Hi guys, Dr. Tata here and welcome back to Doctor's Gaming and welcome back to Disney Dreamlight Valley. We are back in our Storybook Vale speedrun. It is episode 2 and we have decided to build our house here in, I always forget what this place is called, in the Wild Woods. It is to fit our character's personality, or at least her reflection. She used to be evil bent, and this time she is taking on more of a spring vibe since she is going on holiday to a new location here in Storybook Vale. So this is the house that I have chosen for her. We've already unlocked both Merida and Flynn. So we have Merida's house over here and Flynn's house across the way. And I think it's already starting to take nice shape. I've worked a little bit on the inside, but not a lot. So we have our entertainment system over here that seems to all be interactable. So I actually have to remember that, especially for the stuff at the back there. We have a popcorn machine that's also interactable. And we have a lot of potion shelves. I think the only shelf that actually does have storage is this one here. And then this one here. The rest do not have storage, unfortunately. Oh yes, and we can also switch this on. There we go. Then we have a little reading nook as well. We'll be getting another one of these windows because I like the way the windows look on this side. But that's not why we're here. We are here for a speed run. And we have enough story magic to be able to unlock both the Teapot Falls and the Elysian Fields. So that is what we are going to do today. I'm going to start my timer, and we are going to start with Merida's quest, because I think we're going to actually do a lot of quick stuff anyway, and I need Merida's quest, at least this part of the quest, completed if I am to move on. So I need to quickly find her. She is going to tell me a bit more about snippet catching, as well as the moss that is growing around. And that will be quite useful for us for the snippet catches that we'll need. So she's giving us an upgrade to the shovel and allowing us to mine a bit more, or at least shovel up a bit more of this moss. I've also spent a little bit of time just catching some snippets and then going through things. I've already used the shovel. There we go. I'm like, game, you're behind. But we haven't decided exactly how we're going to design things just yet. The only thing that I've really designed is that section up above, but the rest is still up for grabs and still needs a bit of work. Speaking of, I should probably check what my duties for the day is, whether it includes okay, it does not include removing inkies, but mine 4 rock spots, harvest 3 Brussels sprouts, add 3 decorations to Everafter, not bad, and prepare a 3-star meal or better. We have unlocked both Chez Remy and Scrooge's store as well, so we're good on that front. Let's quickly make ourselves some berry salad as the 3-star meal or better. Add 3 decorations to the, they said the Everafter, right? So that should be the forest, I think. Let's just check. Yes, the Everafter is the forest. And then get straight into what we need to do for at least Merida's quest too. I don't want to get distracted too much. You know, I sometimes go into spirals when it comes to these speedruns. So I don't want to do that for this one. We have been doing extremely well so far. So I don't want to screw that up completely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more of these purple flowers, because I actually like the way they look, to some of these regions. So for example, let's put one there, and maybe one next to our new storage area. The storage area, unfortunately, is not organized in any way, shape, or form, so it's kind of just higgledy-piggledy. I'll quickly show you what I've done with at least this storage spot here. I've just literally added everything from Everafter so far. A lot of snippets and all of the other flowers and things, so I am quite behind on just storage itself. It turns out, because I speedrun the valley part, I am a little bit short on storage for this run through. So hopefully soon we'll be able to catch, or at least get a bit more storage going. Anyway, let's go catch Merida, return to her, and then start one of our other main quests. Where did she go, by the way? She's over there. Alright, here we go. Ooh, there's some snippets as well. Alright, Merida, let's chat.
Yes, I need to talk.
Alright, so she's going to ask me to make a slow snippet catcher first, and then we can make normal ones too, depending on, of course, which biome we already have unlocked. So I think use the bind slow trap recipe in your inventory, build it as well, and go from there. Whew. Today I think I've got actually a lot to do, but I also know that completing the trials are actually a lot quicker, especially when you start skipping over trying to clear every single thing out. It is getting the story magic that takes long. And that's something we can do off camera, luckily. That's not something that's part of the speedrun. Just like we did with the previous speedrun, where Dreamlight Magic was just done whenever. What's going on here? There we go. Basic fall slow trap. Here it is fine to grind things off camera. Speaking of, let's collect some of these things before we lose all of the work we've progressed with. And this needs to go in the bind. Yes, the snowfall trap should go here. Usually I either put it at the top or at the bottom, but let's put it right at the bottom, next to the well. I also need to figure out why my wells aren't unlocking. You'll see I'm not able to use any of my wells with Scrooge. I'm not sure whether it's Scrooge or Merlin that's doing it. It might be Scrooge, actually. Return to Merida. Where am I going? Merida, where are you? So fast travel for me, actually, weirdly enough, in this speedrun is not an option. That is very unusual. So I did something weird at my early quests. I skipped a couple of early quests, which has prevented me from unlocking the fast travel mode, which is interesting. Ooh, get back here. There we go. You'll see me stopping for snippets every now and then, because I actually honestly do need a lot of them. And the quicker I can get the traps built, the better. I should probably ask Merida to hang out with me today as well, as she'll be one of my main snippet catchers early on. She or Flynn are both good snippet catchers, because your relationship with them speeds up a lot quicker. Nice. Okay, let's see what you've got to say.
Good to see you.
Alright. Also, hang out with me, please. Catch snippets slowed by the trap in the bind. We need to catch 10 snippets. Alright, let's do that. It shouldn't be too difficult to do either. And there we go. That's why we want snippet catchers with us as well. I know these aren't slowed, but I still need these. Because, again, friendship goes up. And honestly, I want to unlock this again. This was such a great addition. And I think it will look good on this character as well. So if I can get her to level 10 off camera, that should be nice too. But let's go catch some snippets outside. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, we did it. We have completed the part of the quest for Merida. It took us a couple of minutes, but that was also because I collected some other items I do need for the future.
Brilliant.
So we have some good stuff heading our way for sure. Rearrange any tail in the Lawkeeper's pages. You may need to catch some more snippets. I think we should be okay. Besides, you can also reorder the same tails. Well, I'm going to try this time to not reorder the same tails. That would be slightly annoying for you guys to see. So let's see. I can reorder this one or this one. Ooh, I can reorder a lot of them. I might be aiming for this one. but I think one of the major ones I'm aiming for this character at least is this one here. This one should do real nicely. Ooh, 30 of them. You know what? I'm going to stop my timer, and I am going to go and catch, at least try and catch 30 of them for this particular one. So see you guys in a sec. Alright folks, I am back and I have the 30 frogs that I needed. I've also, in the meantime, while I was catching them, I used my story magic to unlock the Teacup Falls as well, to give myself a better chance to catch as many of the frogs as I need. I'll quickly go and unlock the Mythopia section as well, so that we have that. You'll also see that we are finally recording in daytime again. It's been a while since I've been able to record in daytime. So I'm quite actually happy to do that. It is still a busy schedule for me. It's always been a busy schedule for me lately. Ooh, there's some more here. Which is why I haven't been recording as much as I would like to. I have so many friendship quests that I want to complete, but I need time for them. So unfortunately I can't do them all immediately. But yes, we have both the Teacup Falls and the Elysian Fields unlocked. The Elysian Fields I also need early on to be able to get the honeydew melon. That is quite a good resource to plant while here in Storybook Vale at least. Technically I should be planting the pumpkins still, because pumpkins are quite a good resource, but I'll plant those in Dreamlight Valley. There's no need to plant them here as well. I like to kind of plant the things that we are needing in the locations that we get them. So let's unlock the Tangled puzzle. I thought we'd do that together since I don't do these often. Ooh, this one feels already tough. Let's start with a corner. I should probably also... Well, I'll keep my timer going since it is... part of one of the quests. Okay, this one definitely, that's a corner one. I'm not sure if I've done these before actually. I'm trying to think of whether I've unlocked this part of the one in my previous speedrun, but I don't think I did. Oh, that goes there. This, I still have to figure out where it goes. This feels like it's oh, there we go, that's where it goes, perfect. We're getting there. Can I get another corner piece? That would be great. There it is. That must be their final corner piece. I see Mother Gothel doing her Mother Gothel thing. There we go. And then we need a chameleon somewhere. We need the sunbeam somewhere as well. We're getting okay with these. Having unlocked several of these items, it is interesting to see to see them right now. Okay, this one definitely must be somewhere. There we go. I was like, that one's gonna help me a lot with filling in the rest of the puzzle. Then we've got some bottom pieces left. That one's here. This bottom piece. There. That was a weird shaped chameleon. Are you sure that was a chameleon? And there we go. Perfect. So I'm not sure if you can craft these potted plants or you can just get them in Scrooge's store, but I think you can just craft them. They will be very... Let me see how big they are. Ooh, yeah, they will be looking very nice for just outside the house. So I'll have to check whether they're crafted or made. Can I put them, at least one of them here? These gardens I'm actually thinking of moving again, because I've realized that my secret garden could become the actual like garden, but for now it's good to keep them just where they are. Okay, that's fine. Let's return to Merida, start our other quests. Hey, look at that, a small little reward. So we've got 2 quests to complete today. The Teacup Falls and the the Mythopia trials, or at least the I keep on forgetting the Elysian Fields trial as well. So let's complete this quest, and I think we'll start with the Elysian Fields actually. I know we are looks like 15 minutes into the speedrun already, and we haven't done a quest just yet, but these are just as important. I'm going to remove this. This is no longer needed here. There we go. Let's also change this one to the tangled. Perfect. Alright, Merida, what do you think? You'll see I'm no longer choosing the evil options for this character since she doesn't need to while she's on holiday. Alright, I said the Elysian Fields is the one I'm going to start. So let's go all the way there. Clear out some of the early spots. Do I have even enough star coin? I don't think I've got enough star coin to even get us to what we need. I haven't checked my own valley to see if the pumpkins have grown, because I'll have to water them, which I haven't done in a while. So if it rains again, I'll definitely go check them out.
I can see into the future.
Good for you, Merlin. Alright, there we go. We are in the Elysian Fields. Let's see how much it's going to cost us to unlock. Oh yes, we get the olives. Oh, there's so many good decoration stuff in here too, which unfortunately I can't do while we're speedrunning. Let's hope we're lucky. Let's hope we're lucky on the first unlock. I don't think we'll be. Oh, we are. Okay, nice. So I'm going to spend the rest of my star coin on getting the honeydew melon.
How's it going?
We won't be able... Okay, we'll be able to get about half of them. But that's not bad. Okay, not even half. Only 37. That's a good start. It's rare that I'm on 3 star coin. Alright, I can't do anything else. Yep, buy seeds, thank you. Alright, let's go and explore the Elysian Fields. AKA unlock this trial, because this is where we need to explore. Ooh, look at this. Ooh. See, the funny thing about this week is that this week's Dream Snap is spring based. So I've already submitted it for my main account, but I might actually go and do it for this account as well. Or change it for this account, because her dress does look good. And I've had some ideas, but I don't think I can do all my ideas immediately. So if I'm happy with that one, I'll keep that one in. And then just build a nice spring side for Mythopia and a home side for Everafter. I think that's what I'll do for this character. Yeah, there's so much ink happening here. Alright. So, we want to become Hades' apprentice. We are very, very happy to be his apprentice in this case. Ooh, talk to Merida.
Oh, you don't say.
I hope it isn't the kind of legend where I'm turned to stone or chained to a rock.
That's amazing.
Ooh, Kelpies. I just saw that part. Okay, follow Merida to the trial. Let's go, Merida. Well, actually, Yep. Okay, she's moving on her own. Good. Sometimes when you are befriended with characters, they don't move on their own, but it looks like they fixed that at least here for this part. Because we know Mythopia, or at least Storybook Vale, is like the newest version of Dreamlight Valley, so some of the previous mistakes I'm sure they fixed as well. Whew. Also, if I can get more of those, what's it called, traps, I'll definitely put a couple in here, because the demon snippets are a little bit tough to catch, whereas the frog snippets are much easier to catch.
You know where to
Speaking
find
of
me.
catching, we need to catch all of the flames here. Well, speaking of demon snippets, hi. Ooh, nice. Oh, oh, oh. Where'd more of them go? Clearly I've had... Where? Oh, I missed them. Oh well. Ooh. Oh, I'm stuck in a tree. Okay, Let's go catch those blue flames. I think it was only 2 flames that I needed, right? Looks like it. Get to the trial. Remember that I'm in a speed run. Okay, so we need to place the flames back in here. Relight the fires. And then use our royal net to activate the portal. And Guts and Glory. We'll get to unlock Hades. Ooh, I won't have enough cash to fully unlock Hades. Luckily, he's not needed for the next quest today anyway. So let's see if I can do this quicker than I usually. I don't think I do. Is there something you need help with? Alright. Help me move it from one point to the other. I'm on it, boss. Yay! Thanks, Hades. You're my bestest friend. Alright. I was like, man, how do I get to here again? Then I remembered. Oh, yep. This is why we can't do some of these quests quick, because we sometimes have to wait for the NPCs to move as well. But luckily, Hades seems to move quickly enough, so I can't speed run this. But these trials really don't take a long. Alright, so find a way to cross here. That gate needs to open first. I'm going to just open one of these rocks. I'll come back and clear them out later. Push this forward. And then speak to Hades. Or at least follow Hades. Bossman, let's go. Ooh, this decoration would be nice. I'll grab this while we are waiting. And does it speak to Hades? Nope. Just figure out how to release the bridge. Gotcha. I don't need to read puzzles. I know how these ones work. If I can fish properly. Come on, fish. Properly, game. There we go. Okay, follow Hades. Love how we're just following him but not doing anything. Find a way to rotate the bridge. Again, I'll come back for all of these here. We are trying to go down this way. There is absolutely no way to cheese this except for following the path as is. But that's fine. We need to go across and then open this part. Then we need to close this bridge again. And then push the cart over. And we're done. At least as far as I remember. Woo! Yeah, we're done. Excellent.
It's you. Great.
I held up my end of the bargain, you held up yours. Has anyone ever told you that you're not very nice? I'm pretty awesome. It's not a good idea to underestimate it. Yeah, I could have done that too, but I wanna, like I said, I wanna be friends with Hades. Okay, so the first Mythopia trial complete, and we are about to do the second Everafter trial as well. I think we'll jump straight into it. Just make sure that my inventory is cleared.
What?
Oh, alright, he needs his house placed down though. Place Hades' lair anywhere in Storybook Vale. We'll go place it close to where we are living, because it is good to have especially these 3 characters close to where you stay. The others can be anywhere, but since most of their quests are going to involve some of the trials, it is best to have them nearby. This is the only sucky part. I'm going to off camera try and figure out why my portals are not correct, but I think it might have been Scrooge, not Merlin. I thought it might be Merlin at first. Okay, where is a good place to put Hades? Maybe close to the waterfall? That shouldn't be too bad. Let's see. Hades' lair. That could work here. True, actually it would work perfectly fine here. I don't have enough star coin at the moment, so let's just see how much it is. 10,000. I'll do that later. Go back to quests. Go to Teapot Falls. Hope we don't need star coin there, because otherwise I do have to pause the timer again. We are going to unlock a way to dig up the teacups. The teacups, I think, gives... What do they give again? Gravel? Or something else. I can't remember what they give. Oh, I think I checked. Okay, we're okay-ish. So I think I need to take a picture here first. Oh, such a cool decorations around here. I think that's also why I like Storybook Vale. Their decorations are quite nice. I'm looking forward to seeing what Alice in Wonderland has to offer as well, because that is our next update, is the Alice in Wonderland update. That should be very interesting. The Aladdin update was actually really, really good too, so I'm glad that they're improving the way they are showing the content. And they're listening to the community, which is really important too. Okay, where are you, Flynn? Flynn? There you are.
Hey, over here.
Blah, 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 blah.
That is hilarious.
Alright, so talk to the lawkeeper. Luckily I have a lot of food with me today, so I can zoom in and out and across. And down here. The place is super strange. I don't really care about where Aurora is with this character. Alright, so we need green frog snippets, pink frog snippets, and blue bird snippets. We already have enough blue bird snippets. We just need a couple of pink frog snippets. Luckily I caught some of them earlier when I was in the Teacup Falls. Alright folks, we have all of the frogs that we needed for the restoring the Aurora and the Teapot Falls tail. So let's go and unlock that tail at least. We get to see a lot of the puzzles today. That's very, very nice. And once we complete this, we'll be able to complete the next part of the story. Aurora and the Teapot Falls. Oh yes, this is the one where we're visiting, or at least unlocking a part of a quest in the bind. I can't remember which one this is. Pretty sure it's the corner one here. There we go. And then this one must be other corner one. It's essentially just saying, hey, this is the spot where you're going to dig for the completion of this tale. Ooh, there we go. I was like, it's somewhere here. Ooh. I remember the first time I tried this, I built over that section, so a weird glitch had happened. But this time, I made sure not to build anywhere close nearby for this starting quest. Alright, wow. We completed most of this without needing to use the shovels. Good that I remembered some of this puzzle. There we go. Aurora and the Teapot Falls complete. New reward is getting some tea, or at least teacups, which is very, very nice. Find the bookshelf in Aurora's puzzle picture. Sorry, I'm seeing more snippets. I think they've added a lot more snippets than they usually do, so that's good for us. Because there was a moment early game where you're just like, you have so many snippets that you have to catch, and it just doesn't feel like you get enough. Alright, so volcanic rock, slate gray rose is what we need for... Ooh, what do we need this for again? I can't remember. The slate gray rose I know is down in the Teacup Falls. Volcanic rock, you just dig for it, which is why I haven't gotten any of it yet, because I haven't dug much here, but you can dig for it. Currently, for some reason, Merida has left me, and I haven't seen where she's gone to, so I'm kind of doing this all on my own. unfortunately. Let me just double check. It's not... Oh yeah, it's to get this potion. So let's dig a hole. See if we get any... Yeah, oh no, volcanic rock you get from Mythopia, not from here. So we actually need to be on the other side. Get our rose bushes from here. And then head back to the other side. While we're heading that direction, I think I'm gonna either try... well, I'll get Merida, because since I can't see Flynn right now, I'll get Merida to hang out with me.
My friends, the trolls.
So it turns out I was completely wrong, and the volcanic rock is in the Teacup Falls, or at least here in Everafter, not in Mythopia. So I spiraled just a little bit, but it's been a while since I spiraled. So you'll see my timer over there has shown how much longer it took me to get the ingredients I needed for this, as well as unlocking gravel and broken weapons, which again perfectly fine. Helps at the later game, and I'll just have to remember then that this is where the gravel is in case I need it for recipes and stuff, because I can now at least start decorating while we gather more story magic, because we are going to need a lot of story magic for the next sections. We're going to need 5,000 here, 5,000 on the other side, and then 10,000 for each of the final trials. So a lot of story magic to collect, but this is why I will also start collecting at least the traps and start decorating outside some of the areas. Before we go inside, just double check our inventory space is okay. It looks like it's fine. So let's enter into the fairy trial and remind ourselves of what to do. We have Flynn for this trial. I'm not going to unlock, so we need a dragon on the left, a dragon on the right, and a castle in the middle. That's what we need for here. So dragon, castle, and dragon. Perfect. Then we need to move these chairs and tables. They need to be in the exact correct spot. So this chair goes there. That chair goes here and needs to be straight and in the exact same spot. It can't be diagonal, which was introduced after these puzzles were made. Then we need to... what do you mean? It's all correct. Yep, find the star teapot and tall teapot. So those we find in here. Also set the clock correct. So we need things here. So, ooh, what do I do first? The clock should be at 9 o'clock. So let's do that now, because that should be easy enough too. So 9 for those uninitiated is IX. There we go. And then, what else do we need? And we need to know this part of the puzzle. So let's do that puzzle first quickly, actually. So what was this? This was dragon shield. So shield here. Or not dragon, this doggo. And then we need what's the next thing we needed? We need another shield. And the final one is... where do I find the final one again? It doesn't really matter. What was that? Well, that was number 3, right? Number 3 was shield. 3 is shield. And then the final one will unlock... Whoa, no. Was this number 1? Oh. Spiraling. I'm spiraling, guys. Can't believe I'm spiraling. That's shield. And here we go. Okay, there we go. Perfect. So we found the teapot. Whew, that was close. Well, I spiraled either way, but that was close to me completely and utterly spiraling, completely out of control. Okay, here we need to... so what they've added is they've actually added this to make sure that people realize that, hey, this thing's upside down. So dragon. And then we need to be sure of all of them. I can't remember them off by heart, so I do actually always have to double check. But actually, you know what? I think it's this, this, and this. Yes. Okay. When I saw it was 2 dragons at the top, and then I remembered. Oh right, it's 2 dragons. It's 2 castles at the bottom. So I lied to you. There we go. Perfect. Speedrun is so far successful. Right, one of these and one of these. Perfect. We have done all of the puzzles. This is one of those a little bit more complex, but if you do what I just did, find a particular path, it isn't too difficult. Whew! And look at that. Almost 43 minutes, almost exactly the same time we did our first episode. So not too bad. We have to work our way up now to 10,000 dream or story magic to be able to continue the rest. We can do some of the personal quests as well. Those do not form part of the speedrun. Literally our only speedrun is to try and unlock these 4 regions and then get to the final story with Maleficent disappearing. That's essentially where we'll go, because we won't have credits for this. Actually, no, we should have credits for this if I remember correctly. But yes, I'm going to quickly catch these. Head back up to our house. Stop the clock, because we have completed what we can complete today. So pause. And breathe a sigh of relief. I am going to say thank you guys very, very much for watching. Thank you for supporting the speedruns. Leave a comment and a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you want to see in the future. And I'll see you guys next time.